Hello, and thank you for spending a few minutes with me. I'm assuming the reason you're here is because you're enlightened and you want to become more enlightened. I assume you're experiencing some frustration with meeting the mission in the accounting and financial reporting area. And I want to be clear, I'm not here to question your team. I'm here because I understand that accounting teams often are not built to take a company to the next level. Without structure, they can't hold the weight of what it takes to move the business forward. If that lands anywhere close to home, stay with me. This video is for you. My name is Kenneth Brimmer. I'm a CPA, inactive now, but trained in the audit division of Arthur Andersen back in the day when Arthur Andersen was known as the Marine Corps of the Big Eight. I've served as a CFO, a COO, and a CEO, and an owner across a range of public and private companies over the past 4 decades. I was treasurer and later president of Rainforest Cafe, where we grew from a startup to over 6,000 employees and raised more than $200 million in private and public stock offerings during less than 3 years. I've sat on and chaired audit committees for public companies. I've navigated the PCAOB audit process. I've been a part of and worked with companies from the pre-revenue stage to a New York Stock Exchange listing. Bringing my experience to the market, I'm providing fractional CFO and accounting services through Brimmer Company LLC, giving growth-minded, early-stage private and public companies access to a high level of financial management and oversight without the cost of a full-time executive. I know what it looks like when the process is meeting the moment, and I want to help you get there. Early in my career, I worked for and eventually owned 2 manufacturing businesses, profitable, with serious people. The controller in both cases was sharp, diligent, and the kind of person you want running your books. But over time, everything started to slow. We started to see bottlenecks, reporting, audit coordination, disclosures. Every question went to a choke point. The infrastructure was not meeting the needs. Cracks in the process were obvious. Throwing more bodies at the problem was not the answer. Deadlines slipped, systems failed, auditors were waiting on documents nobody else knew how to pull. The board had questions nobody else could answer. Missed timetables frustrated the entire team and slowed the progress the business was poised to make. That's the moment I want to help you avoid. Here's the thing most people get wrong. They think the solution to building a better team is to throw more staff at the issues. It's not. Your current staff is probably fine, and in fact, you may be overstaffed using the proper tools. They lack the vision and the experience to bring you to the next level. When everything flows through a team that is just treading water to keep up the way things have always been done, often without a documented process, without layered oversight, and without an escalation path, you don't have a finance function, you have a dependency problem. And dependencies often break. The PCAOB and the SEC don't grade you on effort, they grade you on outcomes. And a clean, timely financial report requires a system that works one step ahead, not a half a step behind. Right now, there's immense change occurring, and that change is bringing pressure to all businesses to take a look at what they're doing in reporting and accounting. AI is a seismic change for accounting and support, both from an external and internal reporting standpoint. The tools coming into the accounting area and compliance areas are extraordinary. They can reconcile faster, flag issues, surface disclosure risks that used to take days to find. Here's the catch. AI amplifies your process. If your process is solid, the current tools make it better and faster. If your process has gaps, you fall behind in a critical way. So the question isn't whether your existing team is competent. It's whether the system around them, the culture around them, the structure around them, the sequencing, the oversight, and the tools are ready to move your business to the next level, ready to keep pace with the new world. What I do is come in and alongside your existing team, and hopefully alongside you, look at that structure and build the structure supported by tools that will bring you to the next level. I'm not replacing your entire team. My approach is to become part of the team, building efficiency and credibility. My value add is to make sure financial reporting is not the only load-bearing wall in the building, and that the building is ready for what's coming. If you want to see exactly where your process is fragile before the next filing, the next reporting period is in front of you, watch the next video in the series, or book a quick call at brimmercompany.com. Engaged, I become part of your team, providing vision that looks beyond the current storm, a clear look at where pressure is building and what to do about it. I'm Kenneth Brimmer. Again, thank you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next video.